So, the very first thing I want to say is my good girlfriend Mary had a family emergency, and so she won't be able to wrap this up with me. Okay. And my prayers are with her. Okay. So, the good news though is that she will be spontaneously coming back and recapping and reviewing with me every so often for the Beverly Hills ladies. Okay, I'm gonna call them ladies today. I'm gonna call them ladies, okay? Because I am loving Sutton and Garcia, baby. But anyway, we are talking about New Jersey, okay? And these reunions, for me, oh boy, they felt like copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. You know, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Not even rinsed, just repeat, repeat, repeat. Okay. But Tracy was there. Okay, I just want to get that out the way at the top. So let's go ahead and sage this reunion part 3 of New Jersey all the way out. All right, come on. So let's get into it. All right, let's jump right into it. Light our sage and just sage it all the way out. All right, Tracy's spirit. Where was Tracy? Okay, where was Tracy? Now, again, as a reminder, I've decided to be just a tad bit creative, okay? And the way that I am going to do the reunions, the New Jersey reunion for this season anyway, is like a sports game where the commentators just, go over the highlights of the game. All right? That's what we're doing. And I'm gonna try not to keep you long, baby. All right, because we're done with this season. We're done. We're done. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Shouts out to Nene Leaks when she said they're done. All right. Anyway, so where's Tracy Lynn Johnson? Apparently, the New Jersey team decided not to draft her, or I guess she wasn't on the team to be cut. Ooh, get into it. But anyway, they said no, pass. Okay, that's what it's called, pass. They passed on her. Now, I did not do a lot of digging or a lot of research because this is a recap and review over on my other channel, Indigo Sage Tarot, where tarot spills the tea. Oh, that teacup is turned all the way over, baby. Okay. To where I dive deep. I call it nerding out, and I do a whole bunch of research and get to the bottom of whatever the question is that I have in my head. Okay. This is not that. But I did have a question. Where is Tracy Lynn Johnson? Okay. Where is she at? What happened? What had happened? So I just typed in what had happened to Tracy Lynn Johnson. Okay. First thing popped up. That's what I took. That's where we're going. All right. All right. So, reality blurb reported, and let me say the first words are as the fan page noted. we'll get to that, who the fan page is, in just a second. So just walk with me and listen, okay? So, as the fan page noted, Traci was well received by fans when she offered support to Jennifer Aiden, whose husband Bill Aiden's affair was revealed on the premiere. And they also seemed to be impressed with the way Traci seemingly gave an even playing field to Melissa and Teresa. But after Traci began taking on Teresa, many turned against her. Dun dun dun, baby. What? Okay, you guys, so I feel like Traci fell victim to the biggest housewife trope in existence. Now, as I just mentioned to you guys, I have another channel where I do Tarot Spills the Tea on the Indigo Sage Tarot channel. All right, and when I did her introduction reading, where it's a series called How Did They Get Here, okay, it revealed that Traci decided against being authentic in this group. Instead, she must have read some Real Housewives books, How to Be a Housewife 101 or some shit, and came to the conclusion that it'd be best to take on the HBIC to prove she's housewife material. All right. So I didn't do a reading on her again until it was time for the reunion. Now, this is another series I have. I do reunion energies, okay, which represents the energy that they have as they enter the set for the reunion, okay, right before they take their seats on the infamous couch. Okay. So, the energy reading said she was focused on the money and the end game. All right? Okay. Well, Traci, you reached the end game, all right, because game over. Game over, girl. Game over. You was a bench warmer at the final game. They didn't even put you in, girl. Ooh, but wait. I have something to say about that, okay? She was put in the game. But before we go there, let me tell you guys, these two readings, the links to them will be in the description box. And please know that anything that I mention, if you want to go check it out, it will always be in the description box below. Okay, let's go. All right, so you guys know that at the top of this review, I said, I'll let you guys know in just a second who that blogger is that Reality Blurb was talking about. And it is Queens of Bravo. Okay, Queens of Bravo went ahead and caught from the trailer Traci at the reunion. She was sitting there. You can see it. They posted, I found Traci. Okay. They found her. There she was. Let me give y'all a close up. Look at here. Look at here. Look at here. Traci was there. Well, first of all, we all knew Traci was there, okay? She bought the gown and had the mermaid curls and, so they brought out one of them foldable chairs and stuff, at the picnic, anyway. Brought her out a foldable chair and she was sitting there and head tilted, in participation of in participation of the New Jersey Nation. All right, so she was there. Okay, she was there. Now, I took the liberty of trying to blow up this picture even more, make it clear, and look, I was not 100% successful, but we're gonna look anyway. So, did Traci film the reunion? Clearly, Traci participated in the reunion along with the other ladies. I mean, look at this picture, okay? Look at the picture. The ladies are looking poised and positioned perfectly stiff with legs crossed, cell phone hidden behind pillow, hands folded in lap, and I imagine heads nodding, okay? At least from that couch. Now, this is exactly as we've known them to be when the camera is rolling at reunions. which is totally opposite from times when they break and the posture is loose and relaxed as they talk amongst themselves. If we lucky, they argue amongst themselves. Okay. Now, all the ladies are facing Andy, in his hosting position, and Margaret's mouth is open. That's what it looked like to me anyway, with her hands up as if she's responding to Andy, because Margaret talks with her hands. So I concluded, in my opinion, based on the photo evidence, that Traci actually taped the reunion, okay? Because we knew she was there. That was no question. But then my question became, well, did she tape with her? Did they even allow her to come out after they snapped that little old picture? So anyway, yes, they did, in my opinion. All right, Sagies. Here's the cold part about it. Here is the cold part about it, where I felt bad for like 1 second. So y'all know I take notes and everything because I got to do these recaps and reviews. And after an entire day, y'all, I realized Traci wasn't there. Because I was going down the list of women and stuff, thinking about their storylines and whatnot. And I was like, Traci, whatever happened to that Traci? I said, well, damn, I didn't even notice she wasn't there. And like I said, I felt bad about that for 1 second. But here's the thing. I wasn't alone. Okay? Queens of Bravo posted some other people's comments, and they said she wasn't missed. And apparently not, because I forgot she was there. I don't know why that made me feel bad a little bit. So someone else said, I forgot all about her. Another person said, LOL, who is Traci? Another person said, I totally forgot about her dizzy self. Okay. So then I felt a little bit better because I was like, okay, I'm not alone. All right. I never thought I would just forget one of the. Anyway, we all did, apparently. All right. If you didn't, drop down in the comments and let me know you've been waiting for. Ain't nobody gonna comment that because that just ain't true. Drop down in the comments and let me know how you feel about Traci not being in the reunion. Well, she was in it, okay? But like, they didn't show us that footage. They passed on her contract, so she's a free agent, okay? So let me know how you feel about them doing Traci like that. Because me personally, I know I forgot her, okay? But I was looking forward to her coming out and talking. I did want to hear what she had to say, because I was waiting for somebody to like tear her up with some of her dirt, just throw a little bit of dirt back. Like they probably has a little bit of Traci dirt in their pocket and was waiting to throw it across the stage. All right. So anyway, they did get the opportunity because we did see them pull out that picnic fold-out chair, and she was sitting she wasn't even on the couch. She was in the chair, baby. That should have told her something right then. Like, I can't even sit on the couch. Bitch, what is this? But see, in the reading, it said she was focused on money, so they could have pulled out a stool or a ottoman for her to sit on, and she would have sat on it. Anyway, but I am excited to find out that The Real Housewives of New Jersey season 13, now come on, is expected to go into production later this month. What? We are getting ready to move on to the recap and review of the New Jersey Final Reunion season 12. However, I told you so. It's the What Teresa show. I had said that. Now, here's the thing. I'm not necessarily a Teresa fan, but I'm not blind and deaf. And I think anyone who's not blind and deaf can see that this is the Teresa show. And I said that, like, I think halfway is when I went ahead and said, this is the Teresa show. Okay, I don't know why some people say that it's not, but going in, because this is my first season that I've reviewed. I've watched it before, but the first time I'm reviewing it, and so I'm a little more, I don't know, I just hear a little bit more of what people say and talk about it, and maybe it's just the Teresa haters, but some people act like it's not the Teresa show. And so I went in unbiased, baby, because I'm always unbiased, and I wanted to see, even more. I took a magnifying glass to see what's going on. And shit, it is the Teresa show. Whether you like it or not, this is the Teresa show. You better act like you know Margaret. All right, Margaret, it is. Okay. Recently, Margaret was interviewed and she spoke about season 13 and she said things ain't good. Things are still not good with me and Teresa. If only she would have just apologized to me, we could be good, but she didn't apologize to me and she still basically she was saying she's still butthurt. Okay, that's basically what she was saying. And she said she was ready. She said she was ready, y'all. Okay, Margaret. Okay, Margaret. I hope so. Okay. Okay. Now, let's break down and sage out this reunion. Again, you guys, I am approaching it with highlights of the quarters. 4 quarters,
you
few
guys,
highlights,
this
and
is
that's what
Indigo
I'm giving.
coming
Okay,
to
so
you
let's
with
get
the
started.
first quarter highlights. Okay. My first highlight is Bill's affair. So Jennifer reveals that she did not trust him completely. Okay. So what she did was had her brother call the hotel, Holiday Inn, okay, that he was staying in on his business trip in Miami and pose as Bill, telling the receptionist that my wife will join me on so-and-so date and please leave her, Mrs. Jennifer Aiden, a key to my room at the desk and she'll come and pick it up. That she did. Now, what she then reveals to us is that when Bill saw her do that, it turned him on. It turned him on. She said, and I quote, it reignited some heat between us. Okay. So, in my opinion, when Jennifer showed up, that to Bill meant, oh, she cares. She loves me, And I just don't understand why, like, he's not the only man that I've heard of having these type of reactions to a jealous woman. And there's even a book about why men love crazy bitches. Okay. I don't understand it. I don't. But anyway, that's what she said, and I just don't get it. It's almost as if some men, not all, some men's love language seems to be that of a woman or their women being jealous and wanting to fight amongst each other to prove their love or something. Okay. Now, here's the thing, all right? It's all fun and games until they go Lorena Bobbitt on you. Moving right along. Highlight number 2 is when production was full of shiznit when they said that Bill apologized to Joe for Jennifer kicking them out. They cut clips and chopped up things and tried to make it look like, well, first of all, they had Andy say it, and Andy trusts his people too much, okay? Andy, you look like a damn fool. You look like a damn fool. I don't give a damn how much they chop up stuff. I know how to edit as well, except I'm an honest editor. Okay, catch that. But watching that episode, in that episode, I never got the impression that Bill, because first of all, Bill said, yeah, my wife was out of line, but everybody was that night. He said something like that. He was not talking about kicking them out, which is why Bill's face was filled with shock. And so was Jennifer's, but everybody, and I think Joey's face was filled with shock, and then he laughed. And Andy just repeating it like it's 100% true. Shut up, Andy. It's not true. That's not what that was. My perception was that Bill was saying my wife was out of line in reference to Joey being called a little bitch boy. Now, I thought about rewatching that episode and pulling clips from it and everything and breaking it down, but I'm not going to do that because at this point, with this copy and paste stuff, the same issue over and over and over in all three of these reunions, they're not going to get that much time from me, okay? But that's my take on that, and I want to end on some of the editors are the devil. That's how it feels like to me. They will do anything for $1, and I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to, I wouldn't have a good conscience manipulating people's word and image. I couldn't do that, me personally, but hey, I'm just a person with morals and stuff, and believe very much in karma. And luckily for me, karma has never been a bitch to me. Okay. And that's how I'm going to keep it. Okay.
And for the second quarter, I'm going to be honest. Only thing I got for you guys is one highlight, and it only needed one highlight. Okay. Melissa's husband, Joanie, Jenny, or otherwise known as Joey, insist that Bill should have chosen him over his wife Jennifer that night. The night where Joey's wife aggressively marched over to Jennifer with her hand out to look like assault her. Yes, you heard me right. Joey, aka Jenny, he said it and he doubled down on it that he insists that Bill should have chosen him over his wife that night. What man has a wife, okay, and chooses another man over his wife? And, in Joey's defense, he just asked for one night. Okay. He said that night. He just wanted one night. Okay. Tell your truth, Joey, Jenny, Joey, Joannie. Tell your truth, baby. Okay. You'll be welcome with hugs, sweetie. Anyway, moving right along. So, third quarter highlights. Third quarter highlights. Okay. My highlights for the third quarter is that we find out that Teresa's fiance, Louis, lost his dang job due to all the negativity. But that man said that he blames no one. Baby, I don't believe it. Baby, I don't believe it. See, and I'm going to tell you why I don't believe it. The reason why I don't believe that he blames no one is because, first of all, the way he talked about all them ex-girlfriends, they was toxic and delusional and thirsty and da 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 da. Okay, that sound, suspect, as though he had a little bit of hostility in his heart. Now, for whatever reason, because you can have hostility, you can be upset because someone is lying on you. Okay. But I just know it was some hostility up in there. Still some sound like some anger or something. For whatever reason. That's number one. Number two, he felt the need to add it. And he was looking at Margaret when he said it, okay? And he's aware that it's going to be broadcast on national television. And as they were being dismissed, he said, "May I say one thing? Teresa doesn't want me to say it, but I'm going to say it." He purposefully went out of his way to add it, which is the second reason why I do not believe that he honestly does not blame anyone, because from my experience in life with seeing authentic people and inauthentic people, there's a difference in their actions and words that they speak, okay? Because they have a different way of thinking, these two different groups. And if he truly blamed no one, and I'm gonna add this, and just plans on moving forward, he would not have been compelled to add it and say it on national television and make it a point to look at Margaret and on top of that, tell her, "I don't blame you." Motherfucker, yes you do. Motherfucker, yes you do. Which is the reason for all of that. Anyway, now the second highlight, that I want to point out and talk about, baby, was him doing that little whispering and stuff in Teresa's ear. Okay? Now, yes, there was reason for it. There was reason for it. But it just didn't seem right, especially the first one when he preferenced it with "If you love me, calm down." Of course she needed to calm down, okay? Yeah, we all know that. So there's nothing wrong with asking her to calm down, but what the hell is this manipulative lead, "if you love me"? That's an issue. The second time he went and whispered in her ear, it says, "You're really making a mistake by the way you're behaving." Now, that's what Bravo chose to caption. But the microphone, they went ahead and let the microphone play, and he added "right now." Okay, he added "right now." So his full sentence was, "You're really making a mistake by the way you're behaving right now." Something about that made me feel uneasy. But I'm with Dolores that if that man acts up or thinks that it's about to be a WWF showdown, I think Teresa can handle herself. So I'm not worried about it. But I'm gonna keep my good eye on him. Okay. Okay. All right, you guys, here we are entering the final quarter, and that is the fourth quarter. My fourth quarter highlights. The first one is Teresa says she's entitled to feel how she feels, which echoes what Jennifer said about herself earlier. Now, that is a true statement no matter who says it. Where Teresa lacks understanding is that she does not have the right to assault and batter someone. Okay, okay. Girl, Miss Teresa, Miss Teresa. Okay, I don't have nothing against you. You amuse me. Except when you go into your assault batter mode. That is not amusing to me. And I decided to charge Jennifer Aiden with the task, okay, to get Teresa to understand this before season 13. Now, that's how I was feeling when I saw this go down. And then later, I did a little research on Traci, and earlier, I'm going to take y'all back to a little bit earlier where it said that they were going to start filming season 13 1 month after. So now I'm like, should I give her 2 months? Anyway, Jennifer, if you're listening, you got 2 months. You got to get your girl, Teresa, if you a friend, if you a real friend, you need to try your best to get Teresa to understand. Okay, because obviously you guys conversed because you guys are saying the same thing, practically, honestly, kind of to the same people too. So y'all a team. That's cool. That's cute. But here we go though. Here we go though. If you her real friend, you need to get her to understand. She need to keep her hands to herself. Okay. Okay. Because I'm gonna blame it on you now. I'm gonna blame it on you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blame it on you because you need to I think you can do it, Jennifer. Drop down in the comments and let me know if you guys feel like, and this is a serious question, if Jennifer tried, okay, put an effort into trying to get Teresa to understand that she can be upset and feel how she feel about stuff, but just don't assault nobody, assault and battery and stuff. I think she can. But anyway, my hopes may be high. I have high hopes for the whole entire world, so, and I'm disappointed a lot. That's not funny. All right, moving right along. Speaking of assault and battery and stuff, did you guys notice? Okay, this is my second highlight, okay? Fourth quarter highlight. Margaret shouts and shakes and screams. She's done it throughout this entire season and so much in that one day of the reunion. And she does continue to yell and shake. I didn't dig up anything. And she just shouts it and shakes like she just want to kick ass. And there's been other times where she looked like she want to lay hands on somebody and not in a good way. Margaret, Margaret, you're covert, okay? You're covert. See, Margaret, I believe, is just as assault and battery ish as Teresa, but she's able to hide some of it. Of course, in previous reviews and recaps, I've shown the instances that was caught on camera of her behavior, but there's so much that's not caught on camera, which leads me to believe that that is how she got Joe to act like a robot this season. Baby, baby. Joe did not even have well, first of all, that man, in all honesty and fairness, he ain't got no personality in the first goddamn place. But the little bit that he had, the little bit that he had was gone. It disappeared. It's gone. He's just a robot working for Margaret. You guys, seriously, let's get serious for just a moment. I know I joke a lot, but this is serious, okay? I really do have a fear for Joe. I really do believe, in my opinion, which is not to be viewed as facts, okay, that Margaret be whooping on Joe. Okay? I do. I do. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. Okay? Don't make me scream like, Tamara. That's my opinion. It's my opinion. Nah. Which is why, I am saying that DV for men against men is real, and I'm providing the phone number and information about that. That's real, and it happens, I believe, almost as much as women, but men don't talk about it. They just appear on housewife shows like robots. Okay, okay. Now moving right along. All right, and my last highlight, which is tied to this same highlight I just said about Margaret in the fourth quarter. Here's the thing. This is how I see it and why I don't see it for Margaret. The bottom line is she's said several times on this season's shows that she's heard from so and so rumors about Louis. She said it on television, you guys. So her getting so upset and shaking angry saying, I don't dig up nothing and don't nobody talk to me and I don't talk to nobody. Bitch, you's a lie. You're lying. You're lying. Okay, anyway. I clocked them in the previous recaps. The times that she had said she had talked to so and so and what so and so had told her ass. So ultimately, Marge is willfully ignorant when it comes to the 2 points Teresa has repeated this season, whether you like her or not. Teresa did make 2 points now. The one was that evidence points to Margaret feeding the blogs. Okay? And I almost wanted to look that stuff up, but I didn't. But I did see, allegedly, that there were blog people at Margaret's mama's party. Anyway, and the number 2, Margaret talked about Louis and or Teresa in absolutely every single scene that she had. Okay? And a friend, she is not. Margaret is not no damn friend of hers. And the thing about it is, I welcome anyone who can show me a scene And I mean a real scene, not like their montages and stuff where we see Margaret for 2 seconds. Don't give me no montage, baby. A real scene, a scene. Okay, because we all know Bravo is good for 3 montages. You got that first montage, then you got a middle montage, you got a packing their suitcase montage, you got a going out montage, just depending on what they doing. Don't give me no montage. I am talking about, and even in the montage, she be talking about Teresa. Oh, okay. But don't give me no montage. I'm talking about a real scene. Can anyone find or clock a real scene, bona fide scene, where Margaret is in where she does not talk about Louis or Teresa? And I might throw in Jennifer too, where she don't talk about. Actually, I did that challenge earlier. Nobody could meet it, but where she doesn't talk about Jennifer, Louis, or Teresa. And as a matter of fact, what was going on in her life? Why don't she update us about her lawsuits and stuff? Okay. Oh my gosh. So I am looking forward to season 13. Because hopefully somebody will help Teresa. Uh, I want Teresa to come with a binder like Monique. Okay. And with people, with them three on the other couch with all their names on tabs and just ready to spit them out. She need to rehearse since they coming back in 1 month. She ain't gonna have time to rehearse, but I wish her luck. Okay, I do. I really do. Because Margaret said she was ready. And I'm like, Margaret, you bitch. Margaret probably got stuff stacked up for at least 5 good seasons. And she just gonna slowly release. Oh, bitch. Anyway, thank you for supporting me. Thank you for listening. I wish you all the best in the world that the universe has to offer to you, okay? From my heart, sincerely, thank you so much for listening and watching. And please, if you like what you hear, okay? Because I get a lot of viewers and you guys don't subscribe, but your return viewers, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay? That would be so nice and help this little channel grow. Okay? This little light of mine, I want to let it shine. Okay? So go ahead and subscribe, please. It's free. Also check and make sure if you are a previous subscriber that you're still subscribed because YouTube be playing with us. Okay? And hit that like button. It won't bite, I promise. Have a wonderful day. Bye.